We're gonna put boosters right out of the gate. Might as well blow them all. Blow my whole load. First mission. Oh, I like this map. This is a good Wolfpack map. Oops. I want to run out of ammo though. Let's take 30. Ooh, that's a sweet paint job. Look at that. It's not suspiciously like an Abrams, I thought it was. We're gonna listen to the level 1 shitter cast in a little bit. Not yet though. No, this will be a short stream, I promise. It'll be a short stream. It actually will be. Because I wanted to play a little bit of War Thunder, and I want to hear what DSP dumb shit has to say. But being terminally online ain't easy, but I'm here for you guys, you know? And I'm probably not streaming at all tomorrow. So, get the content while it's hot. Unlucky. No, I'm good. You need to let the Spurg tank refill. What? No. Fun. Oh, dude, this kid is a fat flank on all of us. What are you doing here? Okay then. Can I not go this way? Be unfortunate. Oh, we're good. It's tomorrow. I'm gonna go see my wife, my mom wife. Gonna go walk the dogs with her that she's dog sitting for. Gonna hit the weight room. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, I actually can't go this way. Am I just gonna get got by the snail? Tomorrow's gonna be a designated grass touching day. I'm not on call for work tomorrow. I am today, but not tomorrow. Get off I'm off the hook in an hour. Okay, fun game. Alright, let's see, let's pull up the shit cast. Not this one. See how Dave's doing live. $52.
Hell, I said it first this time, and I.
Or he did the other thing where he realized he hasn't changed a bit. Very positive. Wait, I had this pulled up. I'm dumb. Apparently he went on one today, so I can't wait to hear it. See what. Let's listen to what Dave has to say. And then after Dave's done with the shitcast, I'm actually clocking out. I'm actually done. Swearsy realsies. Midnight 30 latest.
Alrighty, good morning.
Swear to God.
Welcome to the show. Today is Sunday, the 10th of March, 2024. Of course, I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the podcast. Some interesting stuff going on today. I mean, there's like a little bit of everything, right? First of all, for those of you who are actually here live, congratulations, you made it on time, even though the clock's changed.
Oh my, fuck yourself, Dave.
The debate of contention in the United States, whether or not we should continue to change our
for people that work, it's so hard to debate, but for unemployed people like Dave, it's just something to bitch about.
Spring on March 10th this year.
What did I do? What's Jesus?
Our clocks all went ahead 1 hour.
What's so funny?
It says it's 11:17 a.m.
Princess laughing at me.
Yesterday would have been 12:17 p.m.
They're laughing
at exactly the same time of the day.
Cyberbullied again.
So because I need to adjust that, it means my stream times need to change, right? And then in the fall, we do what's called falling back, where we change our clocks back an hour.
Oh, is that what it's
and
called?
And the same thing happens. Now, undoubtedly, every year when this happens,
what if you have back problems? Is it still called falling back if you have back problems?
Out of whack. And on this day and a few days after, people are always here at the wrong times. So I guarantee you what'll happen is in 1 hour, all right?
Because my dents don't show up at the right time.
People will be showing up and say, hey, I'm here for the podcast. Like, yeah, it's about to end. I'm like, huh? That's what always happens. Now you might say, wait a minute.
Later.
Why are you still doing this in the United States? How did it originate? Well, I've heard all kinds
of history of oh my god, do you fucking mind, kid?
Time in order to do stuff like tending to their crops, and I've heard all kinds of ups, downs, lefts, and rights about this, different justifications. The bottom line is we don't need it anymore. Like, there's no practical use for this thing. And some states in the United States,
I think I got his thermals.
I've outright abolished it and tried to get rid of it.
Fucking get out of the way. Shit or get off the pot, bitch.
Why didn't Washington get rid of it? I honestly don't know, but I've read articles over the years that our state lawmakers want to get rid of it and have written laws to get rid of it. But then for some reason it stops. Like, for example, I think what happened is, like, our lawmakers want to keep daylight saving time forever. Like, they don't want to undo it and never change the clocks. They want to have the clocks changed by an hour and keep it changed by that hour forever. And to do that, they actually need federal approval, which is weird because it's supposed to be a state.
Oh god, I hate the history of daylight savings time segment we get every fucking year.
The government has never approved it. Like, they've presented it to the government and it just sits on someone's desk and never gets pushed through or signed off.
Oh, like somebody emailing you and it's sitting in your email forever and it never gets addressed, like that.
You would think if you're a lawmaker, right?
Imagine.
Please the people, and everyone in your state is.
I don't understand this analogy. Can you make the sandwich shop analogy? And what doesn't make sense to me otherwise?
It would be easier for everyone. This is a simple thing for ease of life to do. Why on earth they wouldn't find a way to do it, I have no idea. Anyway, moving forward, starting today and all the way through until the fall.
Daylight savings time. Again, we're getting the yearly daylight savings time Spurg segment.
All my streams are an hour earlier now. Starting today.
Why basically everybody in the government is a bunch of fucking idiots that don't know how to run the government.
Usually when I start my podcast, we'd probably have roughly between 250 to 300 people on the show. We have 200 right now. It's like, well, you know what happened? I know people are late. They don't realize that the clock's changing. Nothing you can do about that.
The clock's changed.
I just hope that
nothing I can do about it.
My React content today, because it's a full day of reacting and people aren't there live for the reacting. It kind of negates the purpose. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Anyway.
I'm here for the reacting,
Let's
Dave.
get
That's
started
what I'm
today,
here
all
for.
right?
I'm
Now,
dead already.
Before we begin with other things going on today, which is basically two big stories today. First of all, it's Mario
Two big
Day,
stories, one for
March
each big
10th,
bill
which
that I
reflects
have.
The word Mario. And Nintendo
Kidding
came out
me?
with a bunch
Your
of
aid.
Mario-related news. That's really cool. So I certainly hope that you guys will, stick around for the news segment. We're going to talk about all the Mario updates. But in addition, Battlefront, the collection, is now coming out later this week, a day earlier than originally expected. And a lot of people have a lot of things to say about it on the internet. Kind of interesting. So we're going to talk about that as well. So we got all that, but before we get to that, all right, I have another technical upgrade.
Technical. Sounds good.
Say it, in regards to this microphone, okay? As you know, in the last
Who cares?
3 weeks, I have consistently been upgrading and changing things with my microphone to try.
But
to
who
make it
cares,
better for
though?
you guys, it's just one of the things.
Actually, I
work
care.
on.
That's a
Technically,
rhetorical.
Visuals look pretty good, right?
The
But audio
graphics
is
look
an issue. People
amazing,
complained about
but
not how it sounds, but the volume levels. Okay, so in the last few weeks, number one, I upgraded
this little sweaty bitch just sitting out
pop
there.
guard, all right, so that basically it stops
A pap guard.
pop from blocking the shot. Remember,
I thought you
used to be
couldn't
this big
block.
circular pop guard right here that was huge, and now I have this more conformed one that doesn't really hinder the shot anymore. That's obviously a good thing, right? So that's one of the upgrades I've done. Then
Look at this
so,
god.
your volume was
was
always
funny.
low. Why? And I couldn't answer that. Like, I really don't know why my setup, for some reason, always sounds lower than everybody else who does this kind of content on the internet. 10 years ago, when
Oh
I bought
wait,
this mic,
he actually realized that
audio interface device.
he's unbelievably quiet compared to everybody
All
else.
equipment. I have no idea what made that volume level start lower. So recently people said, can you change it? I said, okay. So I upped my volume over here on the device, and then people said, oh, it sounds louder, but man, you blow out, or I think what they call it is clipping. You're clipping way too often. Like it's going way too loud and just it's hurting our ears. So can you adjust it back? So I did.
We're just pushing
So
our
what else
spawn.
could I do?
Fucking
In order to
amazing.
make the volume louder? And I said, oh, well, actually in OBS, there's a whole menu of options for audio, and what I can do is I can increase the decibel level of the microphone by like 10, and that'll dramatically
Banging an artillery strike
amplify
on our spawn. Oh my god,
the
that's
audio
so
level of
positive.
my mic, right?
So positive. The amount of
But
positivity
then what
is
about the
painful.
in-game audio and stuff like that? Well, now the in-game audio sounds too low compared to my mic. So what I've been doing is dabbling with each game, and it's kind of silly because each game's different. For example, Baldur's Gate is way low, like super low. So I have to increase it by
80 in
4
our
to
spawn.
6 decibels to even make it.
You want to
you
kill
can
him?
hear it.
He peeked
Like a
me.
dragon, I think I have to do like 2 to 4 decibels.
Good.
All right. And Final Fantasy, same thing. It's like 2 to 4 decibels, and then basically, it's fully understandable. It's not too low. Okay.
Who cares?
So that's all great.
He's
But
finally
people are
figuring
also
at
saying,
least
well, there's other
this much of it out.
that you
16
can
years
do.
later.
Okay. So for
Okay.
example,
Okay, now guys.
one of the recommendations is that you could put filters on your microphone to make it that the microphone sounds better. All right. So I actually did that last night. I took a few extra minutes.
Yes, all it took was
and
a few
I added
minutes.
3 different
Literally.
filters. Here they
All
are.
it takes is
Let me
a
tell you
few
what they
minutes.
are.
I'm not
Noise
kidding.
gate, noise suppression, and limiter.
Holy
Okay?
shit, he
Now,
figured it
I
out.
Specifically explain to you what
He actually watched Logan's video.
What they all do kind of combine. So
Logan is
one,
crying downstairs
makes
right
it so
now.
that when it's very quiet,
I'm just glad
not talking,
Regard has
it's
actual
picking up
decent
as
audio
much
now.
ambient noise as it used to. For example,
But there's still a buzz on his streams because he's him.
PC right here that's very loud with a bunch of fans blowing.
No,
In
it took
summertime,
16
I
years
always have
actually,
an air
Reed.
conditioner running. Okay, and so traditionally you guys would always be
Literally
hearing
15 years
this
to find the
ambient
volume
noise
knob,
of,
yes.
like, blowing air, and sometimes it would be
It's
worse
dead.
because it depends on the game. You know, if I had a certain game that there's not a lot of noise going on and it's quiet, you might hear this ambient noise in the atmosphere and be like, man, it's really jarring, it's annoying. It's not a constant, but at the same time, people have noticed it over the years. So, number one, that should be gone, which we're going to test in 3, 2, 1. Do you hear it anymore?
Bad.
I don't think so, right? At least from what I'm seeing. It seems like once I quiet down, you don't hear it anymore. Right? No ambient noise at all. It's silent. Am I correct? Did you guys hear anything, or was it silent?
Yes, that is correct.
Let's try one more time. 3.
I don't know. It's
2,
just for chilling,
1.
farmer. For chilling and interacting. So if you're not fighting and you just want to chill,
so here's the thing.
there's a chair already there for you.
It's not from my
Sound
microphone.
good?
Because according to OBS, it's going to 0.
Wait, did he just said it's if you hear anything bad, it's not my fault?
No sound at all when I'm not talking. So if you guys are still hearing something, it actually has nothing to do with my microphone at all, and it actually never did. Now, what it could be, I have no idea. Could it simply be something going on with?
Oh my lord, there's so many right over there.
Device, right? Could it be there's just a piece of equipment? I don't know. But I'm telling you, like, for what I can do, that's the absolute positive best I can do, because it's literally not making noise in my mic. There's 0 readout in OBS when I'm quiet, okay? So here's the thing. This is a double-edged sword, and here's why. Obviously, to not
God, I should have never left this angle.
And if basically you don't hear the air conditioner during the summer, this is going to be a huge improvement, because you could always hear the air conditioner turning on and off during the summertime, and that won't be a present anymore. However, when this will affect things is, for example, like right now. Ready? All right. So now you probably can't understand what I'm saying. Why do you?
He's so trash. He's so fucking garbage. Listen to this. Hey, it's the cuck chair, actually. And we're getting pushed and we're gonna die.
Okay, so when I was over there on the other end of the room talking, could you guys hear me?
This dude just about to come up and over right now.
Oh, you could? Well, then it's fine then. Then there's no problem at all. Oh, all right, excellent. It sounded muffled, but you can hear me? All right, that's actually better than I expected then. I thought you would not be able to hear me at all. Like, you'd be just dead. But you're saying you could mostly hear me? Okay, that's a good sign then. Because what I was afraid of is, for example...
Damn son of a bitch, dude.
Open my window, or... sometimes I have to get up to the PC to do something, and I yell at you guys, hey, hold on, I'm working on it, or something like that. I was afraid that we weren't going to be able to hear it, but now you can hear it. Okay, it's fine then. That's good. That's a good sign. Maybe it means as long as I'm projecting my voice, you should still be able to hear it. Okay, so that's one of the things.
So dog shit. Actual dog shit.
Okay?
Dog shit streamer.
That's an improvement. That's number 1. Number 2, what this is supposed to do...
It's a mature streamer with a business degree. Oh my god, I got
so that
fucking reached
low tones as well as high tones don't max out. What does that mean? So, for example, when I increased the audio level of my microphone, it made it so that a lot of clipping was occurring. So if I was talking very loudly towards the microphone, or doing, right? Or clearing my throat.
It still picks up all of it.
It was blowing out the mic, and it was
a lot of people are saying,
and it was bothering people. Well, I now have these filters in place, and supposedly it's supposed to stop that. Now, if it's not stopping that, you can let me know, and apparently I can change the parameters to make it better.
Nice breach, bitch.
There's 2 different things I have, and I don't even really understand which is which, but one of them supposedly is an automatic feature that uses the CPU to do it. And the other one, I guess you can set a specific decibel level, of which I set it to like 3, but I think I can actually increase it to make it a little better. And in fact, what I might do...
I had to try.
Okay, I just changed it a little more, so that if it gets basically into the red, it should kind of stop. I did. I changed the parameter a little bit more. So hopefully it'll work. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We won't know until it's in practice. This is the first day that it's on, all right? So we won't actually know until I have it on all day.
I got nothing to say about this.
What it's supposed to do is limit that extra
just
loud
so
noise.
bad.
You don't want to hear
bro,
an incredibly
do all this on
extra
stream.
loud
Come
noise
on.
blowing out your ears, especially headphones.
So embarrassing.
Right? And the thing is, this was never an issue.
I've done something like this on stream when I was brand new, and even then I was embarrassed about it.
No one ever had that issue, and now that I've increased my volume level with the microphone, now there's the possibility that could happen. All right. So we've got all of these things going on, and hopefully they're improvements. I'd like your feedback today. When you're listening to my React shows today, here, or here, obviously the podcast, and then over on DSP Reacts, which is the DSP versus the Internet show, and then
Guy never
over
died
on
up here.
the
Yep,
DSP
there he
Throwback
is.
channel
Found him.
for DSP, excuse me, for Retro React Tonight of Heavy Rain. Please let me know how it sounds. And I'd
it sounds like shit.
now. Some people have even gone as far to say, well, are you going to also put those filters onto the gameplay?
Can we do a react to your mic?
For the most
I don't know.
part, we don't have issues with the audio of the gameplay, right? That's never been the issue. I've always been able to adjust the gameplay audio enough that it's fine. The problem has always been the mic has been too dang low. So hopefully now that's fixed. But there's a couple instances, for example, with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, some people say that for some odd
Well, we
reason,
tried. And failed.
some really odd reason, when their combat starts, especially during what do you call it, boss fights, that for some reason the game audio gets really loud and you can't hear me talk at all.
It's called a
So
compressor.
if there are
It's called specifically a
times like that
duct
in game, and
compressor.
it's just an ongoing thing.
Actually, you know what, Dave?
Try
There's
to put
nothing you can
some
do
of
about
those
it. Nothing you can
filters
do.
onto the game audio
Just give up.
and see if it would limit the game audio from hitting
There's
a
no
certain level.
solution to this
That
problem.
way it doesn't blow out your ears too, and all you can hear is the game. The problem is, if you're not hearing the game audio, what are you hearing? Right? It's gonna mute it. So imagine you're in the middle of a boss fight and it's like da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da. You just cut it out, right? I think that could be more jarring than just hearing the overall loud audio, correct? So I don't know. I don't really know what's the best thing. Oh, Dab Hands is saying it's an annoying noise I've noticed since the volume went up. The slapping of the stress ball is.
Did I get either assist for either of those two dudes that I breached when my whole team was looking at them?
Nothing.
Got nothing out of it.
You don't hear it, right?
Have some, bitch. How cool does this look?
I dropped it. You don't hear
Hopefully I'll
so
die to a
this
SPA.
limiter
Oh, no.
or filter. I don't know. What like I said, there's a gate, a suppressor, and a filter, like a limiter.
Game was already over,
Called.
bitch. You get as many points as I did, aka
Hopefully.
none.
This is working now. Water bottle on my desk too. Okay, let's try that. Ready?
What is he
It
doing?
is making a noise, but how loud is it?
But how that? I don't know. Now, guys,
It's not excessively loud, correct? Okay.
wait, 3 critical hits on 3 separate
Let's see what
enemies,
happens. And
not
again,
a
throat
single
clearing
assist.
too.
Throat
Let's see what happens.
clearing?
You know, I gotta clear my throat as I'm streaming all
Holy
day.
shit, I can't believe he actually is trying to upgrade shit. It's amazing.
So let's see. Let's hopefully this stuff is all improved.
Here's a
Again, this is stuff that I
practice
can
throat
do
clear.
anytime.
Everybody stand
Say
by.
thank you guys for being patient. Now people are actively trying to help me to improve my content. Rather than it just being people making fun of me and saying, oh, your content sounds horrible or looks horrible and sucks. Now people are like, oh, if he's willing to try stuff, let's step up and try to help him and give him the
What?
advice and give him what he needs.
No.
You know, this is because
No, we already tried that, Dave.
about this.
We already tried it that way. Now we're gonna try it. Now we got to do it the other way, you know.
Oh, there it is.
People that comment on his
Why not enable
YouTube
all this stuff? Sure,
saying,
let me try it. And
Dave, your
see if
content
it's
sucks.
working, correct?
You suck. You're
Again,
terrible.
step
And this is what you need to do to
by
fix
step,
it.
piece
Get
by
him
piece,
out of
that's
here.
what it's all about, right? So, good stuff.
I don't even know if upgrading would be like. I don't know. This is more like doing the absolute bare
Yes,
minimum.
Raven says yes after 10 years.
But you know what's funny?
What you gotta understand is, 10 years ago I was a different person. I was a stubborn asshole. Remember, I didn't even want.
Someone
to
called him out.
I was like, oh, this
Only
is
took him
camera
10 years. Why you
and,
see?
totally not even understanding the benefits of live streaming.
10 years ago, I was a
Much
different
better
person.
the
I didn't
visual
understand that I
audio
could
qualities,
beg
video
for
direct
money
capture. I've been
live
a very
in front of
stubborn
people.
moron. So then, of course,
so dead.
when I would go to the next step, okay,
Gout 'em.
let's begrudgingly do the upgrade. Then I wouldn't want to go the next step. It really is for me like baby steps in a lot of ways. Today, I'm definitely a lot more open to suggestion as long as it's a suggestion that's something that I can do feasibly. And the problem is a lot of people ask me to do stuff that I'm like, I can't do it. I'm one man. I can't completely change the content that I make. I can't do these crazy things. You know what I mean?
No, the snort. Do you hear the snort?
And then when people ask
Noise. Oh,
it's
no.
more tremendous. Like, take a look at some of the stuff that I've done in the last few years with the visuals, the audio, and let's be honest, even the gameplay level. Do you really think I would have done as well as I
Gameplay
done
level.
last year if it wasn't for actual direct feedback and
Maybe we're just getting desperate. Maybe this is a Whale Mary.
I don't think so. I think that I would have kind of flubbed about, scrubbing it out, and all of that.
Maybe he knows the dents are getting pissed off too.
Multiple characters in Master and Street Fighter 6. Right?
And now we got to cope about SF. Okay, sounds
this
good.
Is definitely an attitude that I love more to have now. I mean, better, as they say, better late than never, right? And that's what I feel like. If I had been more open to this stuff when I was younger, sadly,
What stuff? The bare minimum?
I was stupid because I was young and ignorant and thought, oh, my shit doesn't stink. Everyone likes it how it is. Why change?
But no one told you that. No one told you your shit doesn't stink. In fact, they said the opposite. DSP, your shit smells so much worse than everyone else. How is this even possible?
I'm unique and different from a lot of.
I'm unique. Yes, I'm a special snowflake.
I'm in a unique position, a different position than most. So for me, it's not like, oh, I'm a threat that, you know, all of a sudden overnight, I'm gonna become, you know,
oh,
no one's gonna watch my stuff. That's
somehow he's right there. Okay, sounds good to me.
You know, I want to continue to improve things for you guys within reason.
Within reason. So you guys gotta make suggestions, but be reasonable.
I love.
You hear that, Ann Leet? Fucking idiot. Making suggestions like, Phil, you shouldn't be handheld by chat.
Professional every day with the way.
Nah, she's such a fucking idiot. Just another fucking idiot.
Backgrounds that I put effort into every month to try to set them up, and you know, it just looks
God
good,
damn it.
Right? And now the audio is
very chill.
Like, this is something that I should have done ages ago. But again, for me, it's like baby steps with this stuff. It really is, and
yeah, it really shouldn't be. Baby steps, and it's gonna take me forever to get to the bare minimum.
Hey, let's just improve as much as we can every day, right? When I can, because I can't do it every day.
When I can, we got to qualify it again.
Stressed, you know what I'm saying?
Because if I'm stressed, I can't do a good job.
Right?
Okay.
So not every day can I instantly do things and changing every day.
Sounds good.
For example, the suggestion to put these filters on the mic has been for like 2 weeks.
Oh, hello.
Hey, you're gonna do it. You're thinking.
Come on, I'm a shit brums. You're not gonna peek me? That's what I thought, pussy bitch.
People are like, oh, it sounds better.
You can shit.
Well, maybe I should have done this 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Right?
Oh, I didn't even breach him, and I'm dead.
Anyway.
Come on, you gonna kill him or what? Kill him! Kill him! How? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Take your free points, teammate.
Feedback is key.
Okay.
And what I notice is, you know, people who leave.
Oh, now he wants his free points.
On my videos, thank you for that. People who send me messages with advice, thank you for that. I need that. I absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say the bounds of his definition of what's reasonable are so restrictive.
Understanding that now I'm more receptive, and
I'm more receptive now. Okay, sounds good.
I can look back at my old self and be like, boy, I was stupid, right?
Yeah, well, you're still stupid, unfortunately. Now you're stupid. Now you're just stupid with mic filters.
So hopefully, you know, things will improve over time. All right.
They won't.
All right.
I mean, technically they will. Literally baby steps. Like a baby took 16 years to take his first steps. Sounds good to me.
On the first stream, and then it was Like a Dragon Infinite.
Yeah, guys, you guys love the napkins we finally got in stock. I love the napkins.
A wizard who wanted to basically take control of Night Song.
Because you guys love napkins. I behind the scenes, I get emails in droves. You guys love napkins. I just can't. Oh, it's just so much napkins and so much positivity with the napkins.
Magical archive.
You guys love them.
2 magical books. I mean, I could go on about this all day. It led to all kinds of quest lines with Gale and Mistra and all this stuff. It's interesting endgame stuff. I am still happy that we have an audience that comes to the live streams. Basically, no one's watching the videos on YouTube anymore. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. The videos are almost live for 24 hours. They don't even have 200 views on them anymore.
Yeah, that's really bad. That is like, that's catastrophe level.
Okay.
Bad.
And, I mean, we're 110 hours into the game. This isn't surprising. And this is what I say when I say that games sometimes are just too long.
He's not Mr. Views, though.
Baldur's Gate 3. But a game
Who's
like
Gate
this,
3?
I don't know how anyone's supposed to retain attention, especially with my viewer base that likes variety, that likes
dense. If your base of dense, that
for 110 hours and to be told, oh, you still have 10 streams left. Like what? You know what I'm saying?
So if the money's not there,
the thing is, I've invested.
We're taking this playthrough.
I want that way. The resolution
behind the woodshed, baby, is gone forever.
I could rush through it. Like people even said, if you just rush through the game, you'll beat it in 3 streams. You'll finish the story and you'll be done, right? But for me, I'm like, I don't want to rush. I don't want to miss out on kind of the epilogue story of each major character whose story has now followed for so long.
Smoked. What a
but that means
bitch.
more time investment, right?
Just stand still and let me
thing
kill
is,
you. It's a lot
I
easier
definitely need to
if we
start
do it this
focusing
way.
On Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon more, I need to finish them. Hopefully, I'll finish one of them possibly by the end of March or
Need to finish them so I can play a new game and get some new day one views. Sounds good.
I can't play these forever. And Like a Dragon just hit over 40 hours last night, and that's about after a month. And it's like, I like these games. I like RPGs, but it's just not working. Doing so many RPGs, it's not.
I'm gonna start doing segments like this before I play Persona.
Just like me.
It's like, guys, I have 20 hours logged on Persona 3, and it's just exhausting me, you guys.
Hilarious because today we're gonna talk more about new RPG announcements, and it's like, more. Again, read the room. Read the goddamn room when it comes to the game climate.
What room? The market that loves RPGs?
It doesn't make sense.
I think they're reading the market and they're responding appropriately, in my opinion.
FYI,
Why?
I am still enjoying Baldur's Gate 3. The streams do well.
But
literally no one is watching the videos on YouTube anymore.
yeah,
I'm
no
not really
shit.
gonna freak out about it too much. As long as we have
We're not gonna freak out about it, but we are gonna have a whole segment on our shitcast about it.
But
I'm not gonna freak out about it.
I know that people want to see other stuff, and I'm getting to it. I promise you. Okay. All right. So last night was Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and we're still in Chapter 8. The game is 14 chapters, and we're in Chapter 8, and this is one of the longest chapters in the game. Meaning, you go back to Japan, Yokohama. You're with Kiryu, and he has his own party now. And they all have their own new jobs and things to do. But all this side content opens up. He's reminiscing about his past and all the
I haven't seen anyone yet. This is toxified.
People from his history and having interactions with them in these conversations and meaningful cutscenes.
Meaningful.
There's just an insane amount of content dumped in this chapter, which is very similar to what happened in Chapter 6 in Hawaii. It was like Hawaii dump was Chapter 6. Japan dump. So we're kind of stuck in this chapter for a while.
How's he missing out? Dude, because he's falling asleep or begging during the cutscenes. I don't know. I don't watch this dog shit.
To make Kiryu better and to get these links with your other characters so they can use better jobs.
As someone that watches it, like, I don't know. Who even watches it or unironically? Oh, hello.
And we did advance the plot a little bit. Like a tiny little bit. We had like one meaningful...
Boom, baby!
That was maybe...
I don't know what he was doing, but he is now dead.
An interaction with a character from the previous Yakuza games, and that's unlocking some content too, which is great. But it's like, okay, so I played 2.5 hours and basically had the most minuscule movement in the game. It's like, geez, moving like a slug. And again, I feel like the two games I could finish.
Oh, I hit him. Right now, nice breach, bitch.
Baldur's Gate 3 and this one, probably Baldur's Gate 3 first. Okay, so I need to make a push to play them more.
Ow.
Which is why I'm going to tell you in a moment.
Fuck off.
The schedule is for the rest.
No, K50, bad.
This week to try to get a little bit.
I'm going to war with this bitch.
Okay.
He's
so anyway,
fucking mine.
Yesterday it went fine. Had a good time with that. Today.
That's a bird.
It is React Day, so right after the show ends, we're gonna head over to the DSP React.
Somebody is butthurt and in a K50.
React show. Hopefully it goes well. This week I can tell you we had less submissions. Like for example, like last week
there he is.
We had something like 11 Ultra member submissions. This week we only had 7. So I don't know if people just didn't renew their memberships or they just didn't post up for the week. But yeah, there were way less
Ultra members, dude. You have to pay so much money a month.
Submissions. I think we have around 20 something. But the thing is, we almost never get through them. So there may be potential that today we get through everything. Like we might actually get through everyone's submissions today, which is a good thing. All right, but there's a couple that I skipped. One of them is a video about a guy singing about genitals or something. I'm like, we're not gonna watch that.
Why not?
We're not gonna ever watch.
That's you, bro. Why not? That's you.
There's another video.
Why not?
That would have been.
That's right up your alley.
Weeks ago. Basically, I guess this week, someone, I don't even know who they are because I'm not aware of the Tekken community when it comes to the FGC. But someone kind of like analyzed my gameplay of Yoshimitsu and said, oh, here's the flaws in Phil's gameplay where he can improve. The problem is I'm done with Tekken 8. Like literally it's
I already rage quit it, idiot. Nice video, idiot, but you're actually an idiot because I already rage quit it. So get debunked. How does that fucking feel, dumbass?
Make room for new games. Okay, is it? So there's no point in me watching that video.
Grit fuck.
It's just gonna be information after the fact that I don't need. and I don't.
He was literally begging for help on how to not be shit at the game. Somebody gave it to him and he's like, guess what, idiot? I don't play the game anymore. You can't make this up. And somehow he's the idiot.
Video. I know people have been saying for the last few months, it's kind of unfortunate that we don't get to as many videos.
What was
by the
that?
way, there's no super member questions this week for the first time in ages. So there's no Q&A segment. It's going to be all watching the videos this week and no like 20-minute break to answer questions this week. So I guess we'll see how it goes and go from there.
Load heat.
So
no, fuck you.
Yeah, good stuff. And it should be a good show. Then tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Yes, I have to start saying that now because we are now in daylight saving time. So I have to say Pacific Daylight Time, so you know that. It's gonna be
somebody want to SPA this motherfucker?
Over on DSP
please?
Throwback, where we're gonna go back down memory lane and
Just
back to my
crash?
original playthrough.
I don't see a fireball.
This will be the 4th.
I think he wrecked.
I think this is the 4th straight week that we're doing it. I'm pretty sure it's the 4th straight week that we're doing it now. For a monthly, we've been doing this every Sunday night.
Well, SPA is too busy pushing the point to actually shoot down the airplanes. Sounds good to me.
More interesting now is you're nearing the halfway point. Maybe I think we're actually a little bit further than the halfway point of the game. Today we definitely will get through the halfway point of the game. And it should be a good time. Relax.
Can't wait to die to a hellfire from that thing. That'll be very positive.
He's doing his trials. You know, Norman Jaden keeps using the RE to try to investigate and find the clues. Got Shelby keeps investigating from the private eye standpoint, and of course, Madison just does random stuff. It's so weird. She's the one character that's not invested in the story, but she's part of it. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking daylight savings time segment is so tired. He does this shit every year.
So
He's afraid his like, and I guess in Dave's defense, his dents actually don't understand it.
On the first
Daylight,
stream,
huh?
It's gonna be the podcast and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There will not be a late stream tomorrow. 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm filming patron private react stuff.
50 if I've ever seen one. He's targeting me. Fuck off.
Personal stuff going on behind the scenes this month. So I just need the time off from that night stream to do that. Okay.
That Slayer.
So sorry that there's only 1 stream tomorrow. You know, if there's going to be a day when things are probably deader, it'll probably be tomorrow, honestly. Again, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is outstanding. I'm absolutely...
Stream's going to be dead tomorrow, guys. Don't show up.
Like, no attention. Like, everyone's not caring. I mean, last time I streamed, no lie.
Oh, my God. Don't show up to the stream tomorrow, by the way.
Brand new RPG to only have 200 viewers. I can tell my audience is...
I think he's the only streamer I've ever heard of
not much I can do about that.
that tells people not to show up to his streams because they're going to suck. Like, yeah, tomorrow's stream, I don't know. You know, it's going to kind of probably be dog shit, so might as well just not even show up. Like, don't even bother. It's just going to suck ass. Don't even come. Do not come.
Okay, I'm doing it 2 days in a row. You know, I say, well, why
Look
are you
at
doing
this
it 2 days in a
Giga
row?
Chad.
Because
This
I want
guy's
to
a
get extra
fucking
gameplay
legend.
for both games.
Because
these are the games that I'm getting close to the end of. Okay, so if I push more for those games, I'll finish them more quickly. That's the whole idea. So that's why I'm doing that. Sure, I could do something different for those streams.
Sure, what the fuck?
As far as I can in these games to get to the end. All right.
All right, sounds good. Now, guys.
I'm
Okay,
off
guys.
Streaming on Thursday.
Schedule
and then on
segment.
Friday when I come back,
You guys remember last night we watched the podcast intro and the schedule segment was a selling point?
Oh, Star Wars.
I'll never forget that.
Which now we're going to talk about. So the
Maybe I forgot it once, but I'll never forget it again.
Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2
God
from the
damn, that
early
was funny.
2000s. I believe it was like 2003, 2004 were the years the games came out. Back then, these were mostly known for great PC games, but they actually ported them to the Xbox and PS2. Yes, that's how old these games are. But the games were absolutely outstanding.
The map next to me, bro?
You know, winning awards and everything for being some of the best games of the year. They do have story mode, but they were mostly known for online play.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play this starting Friday. I'm excited for it, but I just want to give you guys some.
It's gonna be dead, so don't show up. Just don't even bother.
Is the best way to put it, because basically number one, this game.
Please give me one. I mean,
like it runs well on the consoles and on PC, but they didn't make it look like a modern game.
What game is he talking about again? I don't. I haven't been listening.
So I want to temper expectations here. This isn't like they fully remade.
Dave, my expectations could never be lower. Every time you stream, my expectations are about as low as they can be. At least I think that, and then you start talking, and somehow you outdo yourself.
That's number one. Number two, They released a trailer for it today.
Oh, Battlefront.
Apparently,
Okay,
the big thing
thank
that
you.
everyone's talking
Glad you're
about
paying
is-
attention,
I will
ZP.
agree,
You passed the
very
test,
valid
but I
concern
actually was
and
not paying
criticism.
attention.
Apparently, this collection is not cross-platform. So what that means is you buy it on PC, you're only playing against PC players. You buy it on Xbox, you're only playing against Xbox players. And if you buy it on PS5, you're only playing PlayStation players. Right?
Yeah, that's good though,
That's
because
a
you won't get
problem, in my opinion.
you won't get wrecked by
because
PC players
a
then. What's the
game like
problem?
that, you know that there'll be a player base at launch, right? The first week, 2 weeks, you're going to have a lot of players. But what's going to end up happening is, over the time that this game is out, it's going to decline in popularity. People will stop talking about it, and your player base will shrink, right? So, here's the deal.
Got his gun.
I'm going to get.
He got my gun?
I was planning to do. I'm going to have to get it on PlayStation.
Ow.
Why? Even though I like this controller a lot more. I really do, and I think this is the best controller for shooters and everything. What's going to end up happening is the game is going to end up having a lower player base within 2 weeks. More people will buy.
Oh my god, there's so many on the point. That's where they all are. They're just fucking humping the point.
Going to have the best player base.
Okay, sounds good.
Right? That's going to be PlayStation 5. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get it on PS5 now, which originally wasn't the case. I was like, oh, I'll get it on Xbox. I love the controller, but it's not cross-platform. Supposedly, they said they didn't mention it, and when you're not mentioning it, you know it doesn't have it, because you knew if it was cross-platform, they'd immediately be.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's playing semantics.
And all of that. And the weird thing
It would be
about
advertised if they had it, so it's been confirmed it doesn't have it. And this is bad. Let me spurg about it really quick. Sounds good to me.
Mode, right? And basically that's awesome. But will the game even be able to support that after like a week? Or is everyone going to buy it, play it a little bit, and then drop it, and now you can't even play that mode anymore, right? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah.
So this is I guess we'll have to see segment.
I'm going to be honest. I think I'm probably just going to focus on it as a multiplayer game. I know it has campaigns, right? But
oh my god, you control the fuck out of him in Battlefront, I think.
On the multiplayer of this game, that's what people are going to get it for. This is the game that actually put those kind of third-person action shooters on the map. Keep in mind, this game was out before.
Did I get him? I got him.
Right? This game was out before all the other third-person online games got prominent. Okay? It was almost like kind of the originator in the middle of the early to mid 2000s.
I'm going fishing.
So.
Going fishing for him.
I'm thinking.
Oh, I hit the building. Damn
That's
it.
the deal.
Oh, he's crippled in there.
You guys will join me on Friday when I try it, and I think I'm gonna do it.
And I'm dead. That's cool. Oh, my teammate died.
We'll do it as the.
That's fucking amazing.
That way, we can get good gameplay in of it and get a good chunk of multiplayer. Before.
Oh, everyone's
now,
dead.
here's the
Okay,
deal,
let me.
right?
Oh, I'm gonna
If I'm
die
gonna do
too.
that as the day stream, that means I gotta do an
Another
RPG as the
clickbait. I
night
got a
stream.
shit
It's probably
ton
gonna
of
be Final
cards.
Fantasy. But I don't know who the heck's gonna show up for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at night. If people are
Not Ryan.
Day, right?
Ryan likes Heavy Rain, I
It's gonna
heard.
be
So you
even worse
you
at
should
night,
do more of
right?
that.
I mean,
More Heavy Rain
so,
reacting.
I don't really know how that's gonna work.
That's not
I
gonna
guess we'll
work.
have to find out.
Spoiler.
We'll have to try it and find
Spoiler
out.
alert, it's not gonna work.
It ends up being a Battlefront Collection multiplayer and then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the night stream on Friday. Then that means Saturday is going to be Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon. Sunday is going to be React Day, right? Monday, I'll probably do Final Fantasy as the day stream, and probably that Monday night will be the final Monday night this month.
This
I don't
fucking
stream
Leopard
because I have to do
2A6
the
is
final,
just...
reacts and stuff like that. And then that Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll probably do like Baldur's Gate each day, and then do like one day Battlefront and one day Like a Dragon, something like that. Okay, that's probably what we're looking at. All right, FYI for schedule wise for next week. It's gonna be a little
That's
weird,
him, right?
and gonna be juggling a lot of stuff, but I'm hoping to
Doesn't
push
matter.
progress in these games that I'm getting close to the end of, so we can beat them sooner rather than later. Like I said, if we can finish Baldur's Gate 3 by the end of this month, that would be ideal, because that means that then I can focus on other games. I'll be honest, like I'm actually pushing to think that maybe I don't do one or two of the major side quests near the end of the game of Baldur's Gate 3. Like people have been saying, there's this one called Iron Throne.
I'm tired of getting
It's the
one
most annoying
clicked.
thing in the game.
I can never seem to do it to them. It happens to me every time though.
Since I'm at the end of the game and interest has waned, maybe I just shouldn't do it. I don't know. We'll have to talk about it, okay?
No, guys.
And I
Even the noise suppression is like, I don't know what to do with this.
You know, How was that?
Noise suppression isn't enough.
Did that sound any
It's
better
not
than
suppressing
it did?
enough of your
Because I got
snorts
the
and
3
throat
I got the
clears.
filters on and the gate, the suppressor.
And now we gotta. Not only do we gonna get throat clears, but we gotta get throat clears.
Bill Williams.
That sounded better.
Was it really?
It's only a minor throat clear, not a full-on, full blast, peak the mic, lean in throat clear like I used to do.
Okay.
So you guys love it.
The limiter is working. People are saying it's working. All right. Hey, if you're watching this on demand, please give me feedback. And I will say again.
Yeah, don't watch it yourself or anything, and
guys,
listen back and be like, I wonder if that,
content on demand, leave
wonder if the noise suppression did it right.
Feedback. I mean, I get live feedback well from the audience, but I'd like to know from the on-demand viewers as well. You guys are watching, and I want to know your opinions. Okay?
You guys are watching, and you guys love it, and I need you to tell me that you love it.
Cool. So,
Cool.
that's the schedule for the next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Perfect schedule
It's time
segment.
for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, and everyone's favorite segment. It is time for DSP News, and today it is Mario Day, meaning March
God
10th,
help
or
me.
Mario, if you spell it out. And Nintendo had a series of interesting announcements.
Oh, I'm trying to get
today,
free
which I would
points.
like to
Teammates,
share
go
with
kill
you
him.
regarding Mario content, okay? So the first... Are you ready for this? Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door will release on
God
May
damn it,
23rd
team all
on
died.
Switch. For those who don't know, Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door is, I believe it was the sequel game in the Paper Mario series, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube back in the
You
day.
could just do picture-in-picture and pull Hogan's while you do a tech test.
I had a GameCube and I loved it, but I never finished it. Now I can
Oh, yeah,
tell you
free
why.
RP with my,
life was very different. Over 20 years ago, I was probably busy with life and other things going on, and I just never got around to going back and finishing it. But I remember really enjoying the game back in the day and wanting to play more of it. But I never have. So if you guys are interested in that, it's a possibility. However, I'm just going to forewarn you guys. It's an RPG.
Stop that.
And people are already complaining.
He likes the lean in whisper segment. We've been getting a lot of those
Now, this is maybe
recently.
a special case. This is one that I've never played before. This is
Hey,
one
do I
that
not
I've
get
played
bait
after
points
years.
for that?
I've mentioned how much I liked it back in the day. I don't know how this is gonna go. All right. I mean, I would like to play it, but I don't want to throw another RPG into the mix. If people are RPG'd out by, right now it's March.
How do you know if people are RPG'd out, Dave?
Gonna be
What
ready.
would give it
I
away?
don't know.
Guy, that's what I was thinking too,
Anyway,
Stokes, but I didn't want to be
third,
Vortex
Paper
brain
Mario
rotted that hard.
remake.
I don't want to play his
Luigi's
dumbass
Mansion
game.
2 HD is coming out on June 27th. Again, for those who don't know, Luigi's Mansion 2 was an exclusive to the Nintendo 3DS back in the day. In fact, I own it. I think I have
I'm
it
just getting-
somewhere. I
I'm
bought
just
it
getting
20 years
fucked
ago when I
up,
was,
man.
Earlier on into my YouTube presence, and I was looking to travel a lot. I wanted
And I
to
get killed by a K-50.
travel it, but I never
Classic.
played it.
Hey, what's
So,
up, Darth Brainox?
maybe I could get around to
You
playing
got
it.
here just in time to watch me get
Okay.
cucked.
Dr. Mario, Mario Golf, and Mario Tennis.
Yeah, we're just gonna listen to what he said today, and then I'm
Color
actually done with the
versions are all
stream.
going to release on March 12th on Switch Online. So if you have Switch Online, some more throwback old handheld games are going to be released. For me, for those who
He's
don't
a
know, Dr.
dunce.
Mario was
He's a
huge on the
dunce.
Game Boy.
Yes,
Like, it
that's
was one of the
true.
most popular Game Boy games of all time, kind of almost paired with Tetris. So it's a great game. Then again,
I
there's already
don't even know what
NES
he's talking about
versions available,
anymore.
so it's not
I
like a
gave
huge
up
deal
trying to
that the
pay
Game Boy
attention.
version's coming out, right?
Just get through it. Just get through the shit cast. It's fine.
Wow. One more piece of huge news.
Wow, it's
Miyamoto
huge news.
himself has made a special appearance to announce, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? The Super Mario Brothers movie sequel. It is
Dude, this
officially been
fucking little
greenlit
cuck
and
kid in the
now
K-50 is
production.
just shitting on
It'll be a
everybody.
team-up
He's having so much
between
fun.
Illumination and Nintendo.
He killed himself.
And this time Nintendo has
Oh, congrats, dude.
hands-on input. Unlike the first movie where
I thought it was a
Illumination
corpse.
given the
Oh my
IP
god, I thought it was a corpse, and I looked at chat, and I looked back, and it was too late.
more
My own fucking
into
fault.
it. Miyamoto specifically stated, "We're thinking about broadening Mario's world further, and it'll have a bright and fun story." So basically, it's going to expand probably upon the story of the first, but maybe add in a lot more from Mario lore and the Mario universe. I mean, let's be honest, the first movie was kind of all over the place. First, you're in the Mushroom Kingdom, but then all of a sudden the Kongs are involved, but now we're driving in Mario Kart. Like, what is going on in this movie? It's so... I feel like the first movie, they just wanted to take a paintbrush and just go everywhere with it, splattering Nintendo, culture everywhere, but I don't feel like it made it a coherent whole. It felt more like a
okay.
chaotic mess, and it's a beautiful mess, and sometimes it's a fun mess.
Dave, you've
but it's
never
still
made
kind of
anything
a
in your
mess.
life.
Like, at the
Literally
end of the
has
movie,
never
I was
created a
just kinda
single
shaking my
thing.
head like,
How is that not a
really
kill,
made
brother?
better lore and better story, rather than just making it a big action romp with good visuals.
Oh, that's
It's a
cool.
fine
You can
movie
just
for kids. But for me,
oh, I'm getting. They're just pushing our spawn now because everybody's dead.
I would have liked more lore. I would have liked
Yes.
a more coherent world.
Yes. Remember, this is the man that required more lore for Call of Duty Warzone, by the way. That was a complaint about Warzone. It's like, dude, where's the lore? Why are we fighting?
Oh, we're gonna broaden Mario's world further. So it sounds like they kind of
wish I was making that up.
What they did is they just kind of made chaotic mess. Now they actually want to make.
I don't fucking care. Give me my SL.
Why not bring in?
Let's go.
Actual more characters and more plot lines from the Mario games over the years, right? Like introduce Yoshi, or perhaps go into the Super Mario Galaxy lore, which is weird because one of the characters, Luma, is in the movie.
41-year-old man baby.
It's just a weirdo character.
My lore, though.
It makes no sense. I feel like that was a lot of the problems with the Mario movie, the first one. There was the presence of characters, but they were there just to be there, and they made no sense, right? So, you know, like imagine having a cartoon mashup of all your favorite cartoon characters. They're all in it, but none of them really are representative of who they are.
He needs lore in Mario. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I didn't even put that together until you wrote it in the chat.
That's what it felt like for me. So,
amazing.
Anyway. This
oh, dude, I'm sorry. You don't even know the half of it. This is such a deep rabbit hole, and we're just day to day over here on this stream.
2026.
This stream is just like, just whatever dumb shit he was up to that day is.
Okay, so that's exciting.
All I'm willing to subject this stream to.
Like the first Mario movie, I'm sure you're stoked. For me, it's kind of like, I didn't love the first Mario movie, so I'm not really speaking out about this or anything. But at the same time, it's good to hear that. You know, they're continuing on. And by the way, remember, the other project that's going on right now is the Zelda.
Sorry. I'm sorry, dude. You're going into a fucking dead end.
Likely is going to be live action, which is wild to think.
Actually, you know what?
Live action, like,
I'm gonna follow you.
Joked about
you bait for me.
Oh, no, years that this would eventually happen, and now it seems like it's finally going to happen. So, I guess we got to see. But good news. I mean, for me, the big news here is Paper Mario in May, which I'm excited for. But again, with all the current RPG overload we're already feeling, right? Does it really make sense? Like,
there's too many RPGs now. Again,
I'm already playing 3 RPGs.
Still too many RPGs. What are these fucking RPG release people doing? Don't they know? Don't they know my viewership of wheelchairs is sick of RPGs?
Why are there so many RPGs? Why are they doing this to me? Why?
Because fuck you. That's why.
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's the news for today.
Fuck off!
And by the way, yes, I am a little tired today. Obviously, number one, I've lost an hour of sleep. So
oh, poor baby. Literally pulling Hogan's until 4 a.m. instead of... Oh, fuck!
But in addition to that, one other final thing. So, in the middle of the night, my wife...
He went fishing! I got me. Why did I... Oh, I'm always dying to this. Oh, through the turret cheeks, head on. I love this game.
Chasing a moth around with a fly swatter.
Wait, what?
Took it out.
What? Hang on, he's saying something dumb. I can hear it in his voice. Oh my god, and we're almost done with this. Can you believe that?
My wife, I guess, noticed that we had a moth flying around the house. It somehow snuck into our house. So I was up at 4 in the morning chasing a moth around with a fly swatter.
Wait a minute.
Get out.
You were up at 4 in the morning? What was your fat ass wife doing chasing a moth around at 4 in the morning that you got up to help her? Were you up at 4 in the morning, Dave? What were you doing at 4 in the morning? I think we all know what he's doing, brother. Spending those monies that he didn't earn. Yeah, actually, probably. But anyway, I have so many questions whenever he tells stories like this.
So not only was I
he's downstairs crying. That's what she's doing. She's crying at 4 a.m.
Oh,
sounds good.
Kind of sluggish, but it is what it is.
Oh man, poor baby has to get up at 10 a.m. And I'm going to talk. I've been staying up so late recently. I'm a goddamn degenerate.
that's what I've got for
because
today for the show. All right.
I am on call for work this month, and my first thought was
Now, normally
sick.
I would
I'm
say,
not.
hey,
Hopefully, I don't get
it's time
called, and
for
I can just be
shout-outs, but
terminally
there's
online.
absolutely nothing. We got no contributions at all.
No money.
Not
Nobody
complaining,
gave me
just
money.
making Observation. No.
No
membership,
way
no
did you
super
say
chats.
that, dude. Hang on. I gotta park this and go back.
Sadly, this has kind of been a running pattern.
No. Don't
Now,
don't.
normally I would say, hey. So
Here we go. Let's listen.
anyway, all right. So guys,
Now guys.
that's what I've got for today for the show. All right. Now it's noon.
Oh my.
Okay. Now normally I would say, hey, it's time for shout outs, but there's absolutely nothing. We got no contributions at all. I'm not complaining, I'm just making an observation. No memberships, no super chats, no tips from what I can see.
Oh. What, bro?
Sadly,
No way. No.
it's been
He
a
one clicks
pattern.
me. Dude. What do I gotta
basically,
do?
memberships and super chats
Where
are
to go?
down.
Where to go through?
And I think
Right
this is
through the
simply
turret
two things.
cheeks.
Number
Yep.
one, yes, I still have not recovered from
Cries into my American flag.
discounted VPN loophole memberships.
Don't worry, nobody will kill him. Even though he's out in the open in our fucking spawn. Somebody do something.
That happened.
Anything.
And
I don't care what it is.
Just
Just
take
do
a look at people
something.
in chat, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna die, Izzy.
Some of you used to be regular members, and now you're not, right? So what happened? I think what happened is a lot of people now, they got
A lot of people.
free memberships for several months, and now they're like, oh, well, now I'm not going to bother doing memberships anymore. It's like, why? If you like the content, that's
Yeah, dude, Argentina memberships.
benefits. You get access to all these crazy.
Yeah,
emotes,
all the
all
benefits.
new
They're
ones
literally zero
that we've
benefits.
unlocked over the last couple of months.
It's just you give an e-beggar
Yeah,
money.
VPN memberships, as well as all the other features.
having fun
not
yet?
having to, listen to the slow mode rules of the chat and stuff like that. It's a good benefit, and of course, the cool chat crown badge. Some people are approaching their 3-year anniversaries where they're going to earn the diamond crown, which is really cool, right? So
Really cool.
Obviously,
And chill.
I'm happy for those who
Oh.
are still supporting the channel, but this really
But-
hurt me in the last 2 months, the loss of memberships, and they're not coming back now, and that's a problem. Now, maybe
They're not coming back. Yeah, because they're not worth shit.
right?
They're waiting for a troll to come in and gift 100 of them.
People come back to the content because of that. Maybe then people will be more inspired to either re-up their memberships or become a member for the first time or gift memberships, right?
Uh-huh.
But
Please
that's
give me
case
money,
right
by the
now.
way.
Like, I'm noticing a giant dip in that level of support. Now, super chats are kind of up and down, meaning sometimes they're good. And sometimes
Getting an
they're not.
audit.
It really depends. But
Our
again, I've
dense
noticed I get a lot more super
Performance
chats
is being
knocking games out.
reevaluated, by the
People
way.
coming to the streams and say, versus, oh, it's stream
fuck? I heard something. I'm
39
dead
of
already.
Baldur's Gate. Literally the 39th time I played this game, the super chats aren't really flowing. You know what I'm saying? So
Super chats aren't flowing. The gin's flowing though, I bet.
supporting the streams in some way, whether it be a membership, a gift.
No, how can we give you money?
chat, or tip?
Or
This would help me a lot right now, and I certainly.
What
hope
would help you
guys
most right
like
now,
the
though?
content, and you will support it moving forward. Remember,
You
with
will.
this podcast, any content
I will. Oh my god, dude, I'm like not paying any attention. Oh,
react stream. So if we get some tips now, it'll count towards the goals that we
what
would
the fuck
hit.
do I care about the goal?
rewards. Reaction
What?
doesn't reset or anything.
No, he doesn't have a job.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
that's that.
That's so
And,
funny.
let's
So funny to read what
Q&A,
somebody has to
shall
say
we?
that
We
doesn't
only
know
have
what's
20
really
minutes
going
left, so I
on.
don't really know significantly
'Cause you're right.
enough time for the suggestion
You're right.
box today. But I'm curious to see what's on everyone's mind.
He's picking his
If you wanna
ear.
Tag me in the chat. We'll do a little bit of Q&A.
And now he ran out of
Let's see.
subjects on his
So,
shitty
so,
podcast.
You're excited for the Sun RPG.
That's basically what he does.
Number one,
Except for going outside and actually standing on this
Friday.
street corner is too much work, so he just sits in his house
Years ago.
and begs
They play
instead.
So well, they're super fun and addictive. So that's great. And then after that, Rise of the Ronin for sure is the next game.
Oh,
I'm interested
man.
in. Outside of that, I have my eyes on Alone in the Dark. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I hope it is because it seems like a completely different style of game from anything I've been playing. I just hope that it's good because it got delayed multiple times and that's not usually.
Wait, did he clock out yet?
You know what I mean? I'm interested in Dragon's Dogma 2, but there's no way I can play Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, dude,
2 without 3 other RPGs.
I've been
finished
following this for like
first.
5 years. No, 6 years at this point. I'm still like pretty
like
lost
that.
on some of the lore
No,
stuff.
Everyone, I have zero interest in the South Park game. A South Park Snow Day is just a
Let's see.
online game, throwing snowballs and shooting projectiles.
It's when I say it's a rabbit hole, it is a fucking
it's
rabbit hole.
Like the two South Park RPGs.
See how much money he
it doesn't look that
made
good.
tonight.
It looks like kind of a throwaway online game. So I'm not really too pumped to play it.
$59. Okay, sounds good to me. Coffee cuck nowhere to be found.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hey, Derek.
Ellipsian says, whenever you have downtime, maybe check out the Tomb Raider classics. I mean, maybe, but like I said, number one, those games are very, very outdated. Meaning,
yeah, and I learned new stuff today actually on the damn near 7-hour stream I did on the shared channel, the positive channel.
That fun to play, I feel.
I learned that the booby pictures were up in the bedroom after Panda left. But that's up for debate apparently. Because Punished Lasagna said it wasn't, and then Diglo said it was, and they were both certain of themselves.
Agent Coop, I'm doing it as the day stream on Friday. Yeah.
We learned about the storage nook, and we learned about the extra furniture pieces.
Gameplay and doing it that way.
Oh, is this a dude?
So if you want to see Battlefront, be here for the day stream on Friday for 3+ hours of multiplayer. And jump right in and see how much we can.
Yeah, but I trust, like, if Punished Lasagna says something, dude, I trust what he has to say. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I trust Punished, and I also trust you.
They separated by game.
So like,
either the first game or the second game, because that would make it more.
It's at least enough to introduce some doubt, some gout, if you will, into the equation.
Basically,
later, nerd.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna have a player base split. Some are gonna boot up the first game. Some are gonna boot up the second game.
Ooh, let's go. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Where?
They put all the gameplay elements for the second game into the maps from the first.
Somebody's gonna go fishing and get me. Just how it works around here.
Well, Derek, I hope you hit your fitness goals for the month.
Derek, yeah, Derek started going to the gym. You guys fucking mind? They're just...
If you haven't seen the Sandland trailer yet, it doesn't look like
they're just fishing and plinking off me. Oh, got my gunner, and I'm probably dead. Okay, now guys. Oh, it's okay. I tanked like 10 shots, so there's actually just 4 enemies over the ridge unloading on me, and my team is looking at them going, do I want free? Nah, no free points today. I don't really feel like it. I really got to earn these points. Let him kill my teammate, back up, and then I'll kill him. Sounds good.
Akuma is the final
God, I'm toxic.
DLC character for Street Fighter 6. And
why am I poisoned?
Truth be told, I've been away from Street Fighter 6 for about 2 months. I almost guarantee you the game has evolved and changed to the point where if I start playing it, I'm going to be rusty as shit. You know, I'm going to...
Oh, now we're coping about Street Fighter again. We didn't cope enough yesterday, so...
Everyone's going to have honed in and...
Here goes. Sounds good.
Well, I've not played it.
Oh,
so,
it's in moderation.
I definitely want to check him out.
I agree with you.
See how he plays in this one.
With extra moderation.
So likely that will be the next time I play it. Now, when will that be? You know, it depends on when they release him. Do they release him in April, May? I don't know. Whenever he releases, that's probably...
All I read were the first 3 words that says toxicity is okay, and I'm like, I agree with you. Sounds good to me.
Try Akuma for a bit, and that'll be it. Because the next thing that will come is likely Season 2. And Season 2 is traditionally when they will rebalance and tweak the game.
Traditionally? Is Season 2 a tradition?
Man, do I hope that they tweak it significantly so those top tiers aren't just so dominant anymore. But primarily what I want them to take characters considered more lower tier, like Lily, Zangief, Honda. I want them to be better, you know? Dalsim, I feel like, is great. It's just that he's super hard to play. But those other characters are just
bro?
You know, underpowered. They gotta do something to make them be able to hang.
I guess breach at least? Oh my god, I gotta retreat.
There were no
fucking
Hondas,
ass. Oh my god!
Only one Zangief.
I can't peek.
Entire Capcom Cup.
I can't even peek because it's like, oh, there's a guy over there. Bam, 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 and I just died.
Because everyone just picked top tiers and just spammed like crazy. You know, it really was. It was all Lukes, Pens, Juries.
All right, well, if they want to play that game, we can be toxic too.
Super bored.
Because I was toxic before.
I hope that they change that. You know what I mean? It shouldn't just be that way. Now, here's the thing. It's not like this is the first time this has ever happened in a fighting game. But for example, back in the day, you would have character specialists who would pick the lower tier characters but still play them at a high level and be able to win. And
low tier god? Would you call them low tier gods?
Right? It's just not.
It is. It is though.
A chance.
It is though. You're wrong. You're just wrong.
I'm hoping season 2 balances that.
The platinum player is very righteously indignant about his shitty
You
opinions.
can get into, hey, other characters have a chance. Okay? And that's probably when I'll get more heavily into it again. Basically, when everyone's kind of hitting the reset button and starting over, that's probably when I'll play it again. So. Oh, let's see. The rumor is Akuma will be sometime in second quarter. Yeah, there's no date. No one really knows anything yet about Akuma's date.
Oh, I missed again. This is a bad fight. Actually, I shouldn't have taken that.
There were a bunch of Blancas. No, there weren't. Wasn't it only 2 Blancas? 2 or 3 Blancas?
Track me, bitch! I dare you.
Made it to Capcom Cup. I think it was ridiculous. It was like 8 or 9.
Woo!
Like 7 or 8 Kens or 6 Kens, and then it was like 5 juries and like 3 or 4 DJs. So that's like the other one. And then there was like a trickle of other.
I gotta find this.
That's
gotta find this SPA so I can
shows
pick his whole
the
team
game
off.
is so lopsided, and it's too hard to stop that strategy. The rush down strategy is insanely dominant. And
yeah, and like he wants to start talking about politics.
You
Like
want
that's
to
gonna be
do
the
it
next
right.
meme. Is
For
this
example,
motherfucker is gonna start telling you about like
when you play again? My
don't
favorite
know.
game is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
where your taxes should
Okay?
go and shit,
And all
and
the
like
other characters in that game that are trash. Like Cammy, she's just not.
I can't even. I'm not even gonna tell him he's wrong. I'm just gonna tell him he's not even entitled to an opinion.
To your characters. I mean, can you argue there's
Because
dominant
like
characters?
we could disagree, but you know if you work and oh no.
The most overpowered character because he doesn't take a lot of execution or skill to use, but he's
Like
very
if you work and shit and you got something to give back with,
It's not that hard to use.
like I don't have a right to
But then when you start getting to the other
like
tiers,
tell
like, for
you
example,
that you're not entitled to an
Dalsim's
opinion. But this guy,
incredibly good
100%.
in Super Turbo, he's
Not
also
entitled to an
very
opinion.
hard to use. Guile is incredibly good in Super Turbo, and he's
what I
also
found.
very hard to use and competitive.
Look
level.
what I found.
Old Hawk. That's right, an actual version of T-Hawk, who usually everyone says,
Oh my
T-Hawk
god, can
sucks.
I
He's
break
one of,
LOS?
if not arguably on paper, the best character in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Fuck off.
He's also one of the hardest characters
Fuck off.
in fighting game
Oh,
history.
you whiffed?
If you play perfectly, he actually.
It's the missiles are blowing up.
But you have to play perfectly.
Waste all your missiles,
Make One
bitch.
simple mistake, you can throw his game off, and he cannot come back from it. So the point I'm making here is, even though
Hey, I got him. Get fucked, K50. Put in your place, bitch. I hope the spawn screen looks nice right about now.
In Street Fighter 6, it doesn't look like that. It looks like, sadly, yeah, those top tiers are so dominant with their rushdown style that the rushdown is the meta of the game, and everyone else is just kind of sitting at the bottom together saying, well, hopefully they buff us in Season 2.
God, these kids want me. Look at this.
Right?
He launched
So,
on me
I
again.
guess
I'm
we'll
probably
see what
dead here,
happens.
actually. I
that's
can't
what
get
I'm
down
excited
fast
for.
enough.
I hope in Season 2 they make the game more viable for non-rushdown, you know?
Oh my god, the trees!
Rushdown, right?
I was like, I feel like there's trees behind me.
In Street Fighter 6. So
Unfortunately.
I never got the benefit from that rushdown season. Maybe Season 1 will go down as
Oh, he hit me!
Other seasons will play differently.
He hit me with the missile. Oh, dude, he's wasting every missile he's ever owned on me. You actually love to see it. You can find him. Okay. How many missiles did they shoot at me?
Well, when I get that to load,
4?
look at it. No, still nothing.
At
to shout
least
out, guys.
4. I counted at
Still
least
nothing
4, and I
to
think it was
shout
more
out
like
so far.
6.
See, I guess I was all about the rush down.
It was worth it for a KA50
She's
though.
incredibly
Fuck the
good with rush down.
KA50.
And she's got some tricks.
I'll
and
take that
stuff
trade
to
any
do
day.
is, but
My
with
life
some
for a
characters,
KA50
right,
player.
You get a hit.
It's like, well, I got a lot of points with my 2 Sierra 38.
Characters, it's like you get a hit, and that hit becomes an insanely huge combo, like ridiculously large, for getting one singular lucky hit in.
That's what a combo is,
That's
idiot.
ridiculous that the character differential based.
That's
on
what that's the definition of a combo. My combo.
Really?
Not everybody drops every single combo they
Decent
start
combos, yeah.
because they're shit. That's just you.
If Jury literally gets you with one low punch or kick, it's like, okay, watch this.
Watch
Jury
this.
has these charged projectiles. She's doing
What? Because they
crazy combos.
practiced
She
it, they
pushes
trained
you
it, and they labbed it, and so now they can do the buttons the correct way.
Guess what to do when getting off the ground, because if you guess wrong, she gets another giant combo and the game's over.
Yep. You know what? You know what that's called in Smash? That's called Tech
Bro,
Chase.
start playing different characters in that game, you know.
And it's really funny when somebody guesses right like 3 times in a row. Very funny and very hype.
Like saving time effect. You could be right. It could be that. we're in daylight saving time, and so because of that, like I said, a lot of the people who would normally be here are
A lot of
here.
people are here. Okay,
That
sounds
definitely
good.
could be it.
Ooh.
Would more soundproofing in my room improve the audio quality? Soundproofing, the only thing the soundproofing
We're
does,
doing another tech segment.
stops echo. Okay. Before I had
It does
full-on
nothing.
walls,
Uh-oh.
right?
Oh, man.
It's incredible.
I did nothing
Incredible
wrong.
amounts
I did absolutely nothing
of- all right?
wrong. I did
And
everything
so
correct.
Because of that, it was
It's
just
on
like
fire
resonant,
again.
booming off
My
every
extinguisher isn't even on cooldown.
wall. And
Feels
it was
bad.
It was incredibly annoying. All right. And basically people said, that's what you got to fix. I said, well, how am I going to fix it? I've always had this like this, even in
I
Connecticut.
played all these maps so much at low tier, and then I go up to high tier and
Soundproofing.
just
So I looked into it.
completely changes everything as you get farmed.
To professionally soundproof.
I need to learn how to be a little bit more passive off the rip.
Like all over the internet. So basically I bought like 3 to 4 packs of the soundproofing foam. And it's right here behind me. It's right.
Dude, I got soundproofing foam right there and over there. It's very positive.
My white.
And as I was putting it up, I was like,
There's more here.
I wonder if this is actually doing anything. And it did.
Against that wall. So by doing it
But
that
we
way,
saw where his soundproofing was. It actually makes no sense. Like, you might as well just not even have it. It's actually just a waste of wall
here, so
space.
you're not hearing the echo off the wall in front of me anymore, and you're not hearing it come from behind. So it basically negated the echo. Now, is there echo? A little bit. Like, for example, if I were to move...
It's actually not on the wall in front of him. I actually debunked this earlier today.
You're going to start hearing more and more echo, see? And when I get closer to the...
Oh, that's an enemy!
Away, right? But it's better...
Ah! I had him.
All right?
Fucking
So,
bullshit,
if I were to
man.
add more soundproofing foam, would it improve the audio quality? The only difference you would hear...
I was like, why would there be an enemy there? And there was just an enemy there. Actually,
If you don't, then the soundproofing foam isn't going to help.
what was it? I gotta play stupid. They'll never expect it. That was exhibit A right
There
there.
you have it.
It was so dumb that I was like, there's no way
One thing
that
that's
could be there.
remarkable is I'm
enough.
surprised that this soundproofing foam is still on the wall 10 years later. You know? I think I got it. I think, if I remember correctly, I didn't get it at first, right? Actually, Derek just posted in the chat, as I said that, you got the foam in 2015.
Well,
Foam
thanks,
lasted
Derek.
9 years, almost a decade. Yeah. So in
Almost
9
a decade.
years, the
A
foam
decade of
is still there.
soundproofing.
Look at it. It's still there. It hasn't gone brittle. It's still
Thanks,
soft.
Derek.
It,
Appreciate it, bud.
stayed on the wall, which is
Can
remarkable
always
that it
count
stayed
on
the
you.
wall that long. You know, I thought it would fall off by now, but no, it stayed on the wall. So no complaints
Okay.
there. I'm happy with the
No
quality.
complaints. Sounds good to me.
So by the way, guys,
By the way-
I just want to ask everyone, you know, it's not that there's an issue with contributions or anything, correct? As long as there's not, I'm okay. You guys
What?
are still able to contribute. There's no problems or anything. I just want to be sure that, you know, I get paranoid because I have so much trolling.
Why?
Bad, malicious people.
Oh, it's the troll's fault that you guys aren't
Here we
tipping.
are,
Sounds good. No, please tip.
Podcast, and there's no contributions.
Like-
and I'm like, did something screw up, right?
Yeah, something screwed up actually a long time ago. When your mom did not swallow you
Screwed up or anything. And it was working.
sometime in
That
1981.
just popped there.
It really made a mistake there.
Their membership and said, "Happy Mario Day." Thank you to Shia for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. Okay. Tubbs popped his membership. He says, "Is this really Mario Day?" Yes, it
His
is.
membership.
Indeed, it is Tubbs.
Duh.
That's why they had a bunch of Mario announcements.
This is not a good spot, is it? Oh, they spotted
These are the
somebody.
re-upping of the memberships. So thank you guys for the ongoing support.
Hint, 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 hint. Give me money.
Yeah, all the pixel art behind me is very old. All this art I bought at conventions back in the day when I actually used to go to conventions, and I would go to the artist alleys to support the artists there and spend some money to help them out, and I get a nice piece of artwork.
Tell us about your art collection, Dave.
This one, this one I think is the oldest one. I think it actually says 2009.
2009. Okay.
Addingman 09 it says on it. So this one was actually painted in 2009. I think
Can I team kill this guy?
I bought it in 2011 or 2012.
Can I just...
So...
Bam,
it's
right
a
there.
15-year-old piece of Punch-Out art. Pretty cool. And then this one...
Oh my
was a
god.
collaboration, if I'm
We just went over the art stream.
the bead art and the one guy who did the painting. No, it's not. This is all bead art. Never mind. This one is all bead art. The other one, the Sparkman one,
what about your
was the
booby art?
That was the crossover between Square Painter and the bead art guy. That's right. Now I'm starting to remember better. But this is all bead art. That's, you know, on a canvas, basically. And this one I want to say is like 2011, 2012.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Pixel Papa at Too Many Games. But it doesn't
basically an art gallery and is...
I don't actually know when he made it.
Oh my god. That was a meaningful stream.
But I'm sure if you go...
I'm still recovering from it.
And you see when did I...
QS38 got what he deserved. Grit fuck.
When I got it, because it was probably very old. I would say 2012.
Oh,
probably.
there's a dude.
Maybe even 2011, but probably 2012. So pretty old.
Non-pen. Sounds good to me. Oh, he knows I'm here, though.
Oh my god, excuse me. Whew. Okay, some contributions actually have come in. I received a $2 tip from Beazle. It says, this is from Beazle. I'm excited for your reaction streams later. Well, thank you, Beazle. Me too. I really enjoyed the retro reacts. It was an idea that I didn't know if anyone was going to like. It was just something that I thought would be neat for the channel. And then the moment we started doing it, it was like, boom. It just
was like massively positive. It's like, wow, this is fun and interactive. And it had nothing to do with the dent head that gave you $300. That was just, that was completely irrelevant, right? Dude, can I not get through this fucking asshole?
And I
didn't even know what I'm shooting at.
From 1 Minute Man.
I actually can't penetrate it. Okay, there we go.
3, you successfully resolve confrontation without combat by choosing clever dialogue in a common rational manner, and you're on friendly terms with demons and devils. You think choices can be applicable to real-life situations and are a reflection of your own mindset.
Oh, there's a dude right there!
The game can be played entirely.
Oh my god, is this real life?
Would you consider that?
Don't I have a teammate right there? I have a teammate right there! What are you doing, bro? I was like, that's fine. I got a teammate right there. And then I die from there. I don't understand. Oh my god, is he not?
I never really experienced.
Hey, now he's dead.
You could just like
good fucking riddance.
Now
you got what you deserve, teammate. I hope it feels bad. Hope you feel bad about that.
And I had played Mass Effect 1 before I was a YouTuber. So I had some experience with the whole Paragon Renegade dialogue options and seeing how that could change stuff. But yeah,
so he's got a couple tables. I'm sorry, it's just like stacked up garbage that he puts more garbage on the top of and displays it proudly as like his man baby. Like it's basically a Star Wars collection.
What I liked about Mass Effect,
that's the only way I can describe it.
To be good or bad depending on your choices of dialogue, and you could talk your way into different ways to do situations, but it wasn't like, oh, just get out of everything, right? So you're right. What I'm noticing a lot in Baldur's Gate 3 is that if you have high charisma,
there is if you're in an aircraft, like you can bomb your teammates, but you can't shoot them.
Definitely, it allows you to get to completely bypass things, right? Like people were actually saying when I was fighting General Thorm the final time, I skipped an entire boss phase.
Yeah, I'm in ground RB right now.
Basically, that was very similar to the end of Mass Effect 1.
Maybe we should play arcade. I've never played arcade top tier. It sounds toxic.
Out of being evil, and he wants to basically break free of the control of the Reapers, but then the Reapers basically assume control over him anyway, and you have to fight him as the final boss regardless.
We just get out of this dog shit lobby.
Another phase fight for General Thorm.
Nope,
and I
can't yet.
Because I gave him the dialogue where he kind of wanted to be.
Let's go hunting.
It didn't matter because then the evil god took him over and turned him into their avatar or whatever, right?
All the cheaters.
The thing is,
God.
I like that. I like the idea.
Why? Why would you cheat in arcade? Wouldn't it be more better to cheat in realistic? Oh God, that's fucking cool. I didn't even see it. Okay.
Like maybe that's too dominant because, for example, I remember a game like the Outer Wilds where
very fun game.
Where it seemed like you could
good
do that
flying.
Game. And
that's why they call me Chuck.
Way out of 90% of the Outer Worlds, right? I just had this high charisma, whatever it was, and it was just like talk, and there was nothing else to it. I mean, if you could just talk your way out of everything in a game.
Oh yeah, I guess because the game just tells you where to shoot instead of having you just aim yourself.
Maybe too easy, right? You want a game to have some element of challenge. Not that you can easily just bypass everything in the game and just kind of fly.
Wait, what?
So that being said,
that I love that podcast. The man who likes WWE champions
now
says he wants his games to have an element of challenge. Okay.
Eventually, I would do that.
Sounds
I would
good.
be far more interested if they did DLCs for it, which I don't know if they're going to. But for a game that's over 100 hours long and it's taking me so long to get through it, likely any chance of me replaying that game is going to be years and years and years down the line. It would never be right away.
I'm getting cucked off my spawn, and I'm okay.
Anytime soon or anything.
Where I got an ERA plate. It's fine.
You know, I compared this to Witcher 3. Witcher 3 years ago, when I played it as a new release, was one of the longest playthroughs I'd ever done. And people were immediately like, will you replay it? Maybe someday. And the game's been re-released for modern consoles, you know, even upgraded and everything. I'm like, nah, I'm still not interested, you know. Maybe one day I will go back and play Witcher 3 again, but I just, you know, there's so many other RPGs right now to play. That's the other thing, too. Like, I feel like if there's a shortage of a certain kind of game, then you could go back and play classics of that genre and enjoy them more. But if there's already an overabundance of new releases,
oh my god,
of
please stop this.
Why are you gonna
fuck that.
Hour playthrough of an older one you've already played?
Showed that rock who's boss. There's a bunch of rocks that are now on notice.
That's the thing, like right now, if I feel like I got so much going on in the realm of RPGs, and it just seems like they just won't stop coming out. Dragon's Dogma 2 is about to release. Sandland is coming out. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door is coming out.
The Thousand Year Door.
I'm never gonna finish playing these RPGs. It's always gonna be RPGs, it seems like. And that could be very, you know, repetitive and or not as entertaining for an audience to see the same style of game over. So, am I gonna play a Baldur's Gate 3 again eventually? Maybe someday.
What?
Will I do it soon? No. Will I do all dialogue? I have no clue. We'll see, because I feel like that's kind of the run I went for with this one, with the charisma build.
Oh, dude, I gotta go back. It stopped the fucking heat round. You know those little, like, skinny trees in Japan? Why is my NVIDIA broadcast lagging so bad?
It's funny, though. Tell says, well, you should be able to get through it faster the second time.
Like, the skinny green trees that are, like, this wide. I had it stop a fucking 105mm heat round. The, like, tiny little, like, 1 pixel wide trees. There's a meme.
How the game works. Number one, no, if you didn't notice, it's not a lack of knowledge or me failing and having to retry that made the playthrough long. The game's just drawn out. That's
it's bamboo. That's what it was.
So unless
it's not my fault, it's the game's fault.
90% of the side content, I don't think it's going to be much shorter. Number two, if I'm doing a second run, I probably want to do it different, right? Maybe this time I would take Gale with me from the get-go, who I've ignored the whole playthrough, right? Like maybe Gale, Halsin, right? Pick the characters who've just been sitting around in camp.
Wait, are we threatening to play Infinite Debt again?
Or
like a Dragon Infinite Debt?
But if I do that, now I'm learning the game from scratch again. So no, it wouldn't.
Oh god.
Go through. It would be the opposite, where I'm trying new things, and again, I'm kind of learning from the start. So,
all right, I'm just gonna hold W.
Here we go.
My patience is gone. It time go. Hopefully I don't die by a flank, which I'm definitely gonna.
It is from 2012, so basically all the Mega Man paintings are from 2012. Okay, makes sense. 12 years ago.
Very booby paintings, though.
Any horror games coming up in the future? Well, yeah, Alone in the Dark supposedly is coming out this month, but the thing is, no one knows much about it. I mean, the game got delayed twice, and now that it's been delayed the second time, it's supposed to come out later this month. They never actually officially released like official gameplay. So everyone's kind of like, well, what is this game? Do we even know what it's going to be? And the answer is no. We're all kind of confused. Well, I'm interested in a reboot of Alone in the Dark, starring David Harbour, you know, one of the main characters of Stranger Things. I'd like to see that, but we're not getting any info, which is weird. Nope, Silent Hill 2 Remake does not have a solid release date, right? We know it's coming out this year. We just don't know exactly when yet.
This is a Q&A segment, by the way. Very, very meaningful.
Oh, man. See, I lost an hour of sleep.
That's how I feel.
Because of the stupid daylight saving time, and here I go with the yawning. Like, oh, man. Did I play any of the older Alone? Did I play any of the older Alone in the Dark games? Very early on in my YouTube days, I played one. It was a reboot, Alone in the Dark, from back then. So we're talking like 15 years ago. And it wasn't very good. It was full of game bugs and issues.
Oh, my teammate tried to help me and he got. Feels really bad.
And, like, you know, crashing and glitching and stuff like that. So it wasn't a very good game, I remember. It was actually one of the more annoying games that I played in my earlier days. But that's the only one I've ever played. I never played the originals from back in the day.
God, he could peek me right now and I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Uva Bowl movie or whatever. I never saw that either.
Unlucky, bro. He peeking? Oh yeah, he's definitely, he wants some. Nice try, guy. Okay, now guys.
Now let's get the show wrapped up, so that way we can get set up for the react show.
Put this show out of its fucking misery, bro. Oh my god, are you serious, bro?
After this, if you're here live on the stream, you should see a pop-up that says, "Hey everyone, head over there and join that stream."
Oh, I
watch this on demand.
And he
well,
whiffed
I hope
too.
you've enjoyed the show. I hope you'll check out all my React content today, whether it's on DSP React.
Yeah, don't do that, by the way.
Or whether it's over on DSP Throwback for the retro react of Heavy Rain later tonight. It should be a good, solid day of reacting. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you all so very much. I hope that you all had a good time here on the show with me. Happy daylight saving time. For those who had to change their clocks today, oh boy. Happy Mario Day. Maybe you enjoyed some of the announcements. And hopefully tomorrow, I'll see you same time, same place. That's right, 1 hour earlier, as it was today, for the Level 1 podcast. Peace out.
Fuck off, man. Oh my god.
Guys, it is time to get set up for the React show.
Okay, can I,
So let's do that, shall we?
Chad's getting in there?
The one thing is, I have no idea if the audio is going to sound good
fire?
over there.
Oh.
Because now I've got so much going on. I've adjusted the audio levels so many times this last week. I don't even know if, like, the audio levels are going to be good. I guess we'll have to see. All right, let's resize the camera, and what we'll do, I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I'm actually just out of patience. I want to be done, but our boy's not done yet. Hey, thank you. This guy's fucking Chad Thundercock.
Join and chill for a little bit.
You see him just push that T80 like it was nothing?
And, then we will begin by 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Thank you, Chad.
On DSP Reacts, and we'll get into the show. By the way, like I said earlier, we might get to all the clips today.
I gotta retreat.
For the first time, we have no Q&A questions, and the first time in ages, and there wasn't as many clips submitted this week, so it might actually end up being that we finish everything this week. We'll have to see. Okay? All right, guys, thank you so much. Great show, and I'll see you over on DSP Reacts.
Was it, though? Bye-bye. All right, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. God, I wish. There you go. IKEA tanks. That's very positive of you. Oh man. Let's see. Is there any? Let's see. I'm looking for oh god. All right, I think I'll play one more. One more, and then we'll put the stream to bed. Anything you guys wanna listen to in particular? What we could do is we could go. Where is? Oh, let me do this. I've never heard this before, but apparently it's Lo-Fi War Thunder. Sounds good. Let's see, Memology. Memology didn't post anything. What about Snort Hogan? Cope session could be popular if I wanted to. You know, let's listen to this cope session, then we'll call it quits.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, 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 Hogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Sarah says,
I've not watched any LOLCal live.
become virally popular, you'll have to lose
Treat
your
you better by something tells me that's gonna get my channel shut down.
I don't know about that. But here's the thing.
Here's the
if I
thing.
were to grow
No, guys.
to the point where now I'm like, you know, bringing in so many viewers and the chat is going buh, 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 and there's so many people there, right? I definitely would not have the personal ability to talk with many of you like I do on a daily basis. I enjoy our conversations. I enjoy the fact that I recognize many of you in chat and we have kind of running jokes.
Absolutely not,
you know
Reed.
what I mean? That's a nice feeling.
Absolutely
It feels
not.
like it's a group of a community of friends or people hanging out, as opposed to, oh, this is a crazy ass party room with a zillion people in it, bouncing off the walls, going nuts, going freaking out,
Off the walls.
It doesn't feel like that in my chats, correct?
Oh, it does not. You're
I like
correct.
having a better organized stream.
Lots of intelligent
I've
people in
always
there.
enjoyed that, and I hope that you understand that. Like, that's why I have not actively done things to try to make myself get virally popular. Listen, I could. And the sad part is, it wouldn't.
No, yes you have. You posted the shorts of you. Why am I
A lot of
poisoned?
these other people.
Why am I Oh, fuck off, bro. Oh my fucking. I'm gonna lose my points because of you. Fucking asshole.
So.
And you're gonna end up on the same road as everybody else? Uninstall the game. Uninstall the fucking game right now. Why am I poisoned?
I just try to be here and enjoy.
Dude, I got a kill with the ship rims though. I did it. I got a leopard 2A6.
So I hope
I
you
counted the
understand
wheels and
there's a reason
boom.
for that. There were many times over the years that I did have abilities.
Got it
to
on
grow
stream
or try to
too.
jump
It's
up
very
the
positive.
bandwagons, and I don't want to do that, right? And the other thing is,
There goes my points. I didn't want any points.
go viral,
I didn't want any
right?
points after
They're not
all.
my style
Oh my
of
god, now I'm
content.
the
They're a different
problem.
style of content creator that I'm not. You know, I'm just not that.
Dude, he literally tried to go viral by posting. We could go through and audit the shorts. The dude posts the fucking detractor memes as his shorts to try and get the troll views. So he's actually trying to get virally popular. He wants those to go viral, dude. And they just don't work because nobody likes him. Because he's a fucking asshole. Which, like, good life advice? Good life advice is just don't be an asshole. And I'm not kidding. That's like, that life advice will take you so far if you just don't be an asshole. Because if you're not an asshole, people will like you. And then somebody will be like, hey, I have a job opening. I've got an opportunity to advance whatever. An opportunity of some sort. And you'll be the first one in line if you're not a fucking asshole. But when you're an asshole, people are like, fuck you. And they don't give you anything. I'm not saying that you have everything to gain by not being an asshole, but kind of I am. Anyway, you were saying, Dave?
Everyone thinks that there's one way to do it. You should just do that and then you're popular. And if you don't do it, you're doing it wrong. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. In life,
Am I doing it right? In life, guys,
that is the
yes.
spice of life, as they say. If everyone just
We're
did
taking an
exactly the
actual
same in
fucking
life, life would be
Hallmark
boring. You want
one-liner and then modeling our entire life
for
out
different kinds
after
of
it.
audiences.
Sounds good
I
to
feel
me.
like the content I make is great for my audience. I don't have to play every viral game because it's not the style of content that I put out. People don't look
What,
to
good,
that.
the good kind?
For that, you know what I'm saying?
Good content? That's not the style of content I make, you fucking idiot.
That. Like, well, if you're not doing it exactly the way that everyone else does it, and you're not getting virally popular.
Oh, I think that ship sailed for me, Electrobuzz. I wish you guys luck in that, but
10 years of failure, despite the fact that I'm still here, I'm still profitable, have a great personal life, have a great professional life. 10 years of failure. Why am I going?
But I guess
because I didn't copy
in the
everything else
actual
was
sense,
doing,
Dave is a
so I could become
massive
popular
turbo
like that. That's
virgin.
not failure,
Probably the
that was a
biggest one I've ever
choice.
seen.
That was a choice to be a different kind of person and creator.
Wait,
that
you
I'm
chose
okay
to be a
with.
failure?
If you're not okay with it, maybe you should look in the mirror and wonder why you want everyone to be exactly the fucking same. Because obviously you don't have that level of like thought.
Listen
You
to
just
this
think
cope
everything's
session.
samey,
Oh my
everything
lord.
good, right? Not every
I hope I never
actor
have to cope
who
this
stood out
hard.
there was intending to be a Leonardo DiCaprio or a Brad Pitt. Not every musician is aspiring to be a Taylor Swift, right?
Okay, but they're at least aspiring to be good musicians.
That would make
And not, you know what? I want to be a
would
piece
become
of
a
shit.
single
That's
thing
what I
that
want to
would blow
be.
me up because I don't care. I don't want to be like that, right? Right?
I don't want to be a good musician. I just
Okay.
want to be a dog shitty musician. Sounds good to me. Anyway. Yeah, how sad is that? the cope is that I choose to be a failure. It's a choice.
Longevity doing it your way.
I'm a failure because it's my choice, idiot. Sounds
Have
good.
that capability in the
God,
modern
I'm just
day.
holding W
People are
now.
just
It actually
becoming
feels
stupider.
so good to just hold
And more
W in this
stupid people
game.
Watch the content from the stupider people, and it just propagates more stupidity. And there's nothing you can do about that. The world will become dumber and dumber.
Yeah, yes.
I got the drip.
Oh my god, I'm out of spawn and I'm actually just getting lit the fuck up. I traveled 2 feet. Fuck your gun, bitch. You weren't even the one shooting at me, but you get it. Ooh, activate extinguisher. I can hear it burning. I can hear the campfire cooking. Ooh. Yeah, usually it doesn't work, but feels good, especially when you've got. Oh, fuck off, brother. Who the fuck is shooting me? This guy, right? No. Am I dead? Never even saw him. I literally went out of spawn, up on a tiny little bump, and then got killed. It's very fun to just get spawn camped over and over in this game. All right. One more. Last game. 500 lowest, guys. 500 lowest. Oh my god. I'm looking what you I'm looking what the YouTube search results were for treat Jew better, and I don't think I'm gonna play that on stream. I probably will play it when I log off though. That looks like a channel deletion style of deal. Put on some weeb lo-fi. No, I believe you. But you don't get it doesn't necessarily require bad stuff to get your channel deleted. But I saw who it was featuring, and I don't think I'm gonna be playing it. No, Reap. I gotta relax. I gotta relax a bit while I hold W and just die over and over. I'll listen to it as soon as the stream turns off, I promise. I'm just actually just holding W until the game ends. Kid just went, where did he even go? I don't even know where he went. Oh, he went this way, and now he's just flanking us. No. He's like here. Whatever. Oops. God, I'm just getting absolutely felted now. I got no patience. My eyes are actually bleeding. God, I'm gonna go outside and touch grass tomorrow. It's gonna be actually very positive and chill and meaningful. But didn't get called to work. So we're good. I'm off the hook. Wait, what the? Where? See you, bitch. Come here. Come here, motherfucker. Oh my god, I actually cucked him. What? How is he alive? Maybe here? Oh, there he is. Okay. Top tier's fun, guys. You miss one shot and then that happens to you. You don't just get the dignity of dying instantly. You get... Oh, God. Yeah, this is not the lefty I know and love. You got a huh? My eyes are like glazed over. This is actually the last game. If I play one more, my eyes are gonna start bleeding. Dude, I cannot let go of W. Holy fuck. I am just holding it down, hoping I can get in there and get to my death faster. There we go. Wait! What is he doing there? Just hanging out with his trains. It's like, you know, I like it in here. It's cozy. I like trains. Okay. Can I? Nope, can't. Shit brims, maybe? Nah. Is anybody in a... I want to see the stats. Dude, the Chinese character, man, is actually just... He actually just held W and he's having the game of his life. Let's see. This kid's gonna get in an airplane, right? Let's see if I can go fishing. Catch someone slipping in their K50. Yep, found one. Yeah, that's actually good advice, Reap, because I actually have crashed twice. I'm two for my last two. What's this? F-15 got him. Don't notice, don't notice, don't notice, don't notice, don't notice! Die, bitch! Have some! Did he notice? He should be dead by now. What happened? That's it. The fuck? Missile! Am I gonna get him though? He didn't even know I was shooting at him. And my missiles just whiffed, both of them. That's fun. Very fun and positive. I should be using Hellfires against helicopters. Actual air-to-ground missiles instead of air-to-air. Because air-to-air is apparently toxified. Alright, I'm out. I'm out, boys. Looks like everybody went to bed. And I advise you to do the same. Because, yeah. Enjoy touching grass tomorrow. I probably won't be streaming. I might stream late tomorrow, but probably not. But maybe. So maybe I'll see you guys then. If not, I'll see y'all next time. And bye-bye. Thanks for chilling and interacting. We'll see you.